Evening. One of the three, anyway. Welcome
Hopefully.
to Hubbard's Journey. We are going live on the Queen Mary 2. We did an earlier attempt, and the video quality was extremely poor. Hopefully, this time around, we've got a good video. We did a video yesterday that was kind of recorded after we were in port. We were in
Namibia,
Namibia,
Walvis
Walvis Bay, Africa.
Bay. Yeah, we did a recap of our excursion because we were in port all day. We had a full day of the excursion. It would have been awesome if we could have gone live at some point during our excursion, but we were so remote.
We were extremely remote. We're in the oldest desert in the world.
The oldest desert in the world. And even the guide that we had was using a walkie-talkie, basically, communicate
with other
certain times where,
in case of safety. And let's say the only way they could communicate is via like a CB radio.
Yeah, but more so to there were certain points where only one vehicle could be going up or down, so they have to radio because you can't stop. So they would say, one vehicle going up.
So we posted our intro video of that.
Yeah, take a look at it.
And today we've got an extremely busy day. We need to finish our full Namibia video.
Yeah,
and hopefully we can get Mykonos, Greece done too. Am I getting? Oh,
you're getting a little over your head there. Yeah,
a little rambunctious today.
Yeah. So we put together just a little bit of a recap of our day. I threw in some photos and a little bit of video clips in there just so you can all see what it looks like. But yeah, it was an amazing day. And so I have a lot of editing to do from our full tour.
So we really didn't do much of anything on the ship yesterday. We got up real early. I think we got up at 5:30 because she was a little bit of a nervous wreck getting on. Yeah, how do we get off the ship? Immigration. Talking about immigration, what's kind of neat on this ship, when we came over from New York, immigration, UK immigration, was physically on the ship. So they went through all the immigration process on the ship. So that was pretty cool. But then when we got to Africa, the same situation. They came on the ship. Immigration officers came on the ship.
Yeah.
And they had us go through the immigration process here on the ship in the Queen's Room.
Yeah, so you could do it. Everyone who was going to plan to go ashore, whether they were organized with a tour that they would go through a tour together, or if they were just going off on their own, whether it be during the day or not, they all needed to go through the immigration process. So they kind of tried to space it out and time it a little bit, and I got a little nervous about that because we did want to get a full day in, and we wanted to see our tour guide really at a certain time. I didn't want him waiting for us. So I was a little nervous.
And the night before, well, the day before, there was a guy, Bill, that I met in doing the virtual golf, and he ran into him, and we were talking, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?" And he says, "Oh, my wife and I have got we booked a tour through the cruise line." Yeah. I said, "Oh, that's cool." And then he introduced me to Steve and Lucille, and I mean, literally, our conversation with Steve and Lucille must have been maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, we're going to be doing this private excursion." "Oh, you got room for us?" "Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, come on, sign right up." Bang. It was literally like within a minute and a half, they were joining us the next day to go on our tour.
And we lucked out.
Oh my God.
We lucked out. We had a ball with these two. We laughed and joked, and it was amazing. We all went, they were adventurous, and so we climbed up one of the dunes, and we slid down.
You'll see it when you watch the video. When you watch the video, you'll see it. But what was crazy is how we met. It was just real quick.
Yeah.
And the next day, yep, we're gonna meet here. Bang, we're before you know it, we're in the desert.
Yeah. Sometimes things just work out, and that was definitely one of the cases.
It really was.
Sure.
We really got lucky too with the weather, didn't we, yesterday?
Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. It wasn't.
Well,
it was
not
a little
beautiful. What they like, people think beautiful. Oh, the sun's out and it's shining. That's not what you want when you're in the desert. Is the sun beating on you?
Correct. So it was a little. The sun did come out occasionally, but it was a little a light cloud cover, I would say. In the beginning, it was a little cool, so it was perfect.
Yeah, I think
it was awesome.
being in the desert, it was awesome weather for being in the desert.
Yeah,
the sun wasn't beating on you. So that's why we really we didn't get to do the live video yesterday. We did a recording one after we got on the ship. So today the weather is a little foggy.
Yeah,
about 67 degrees.
Similar to, like I said yesterday, we were at the coast and it was foggy. We've got a little bit of fog in the distance as well, and it's cooler today, about 65 degrees. Yeah, it seems to be good.
What we'll do is
we got a little good morning from
Paul. I think what we'll do is we'll get out there and I'll do a quick walk on deck 7 just so you can see what's going on out there after we're done with our morning show. So today we have we're going to finish up with a Namibia video, and like I said, I got ahead of myself with the Mykonos Greece. Oh, she just pinched me. I'm sorry, we may not get to that one.
No.
Roulette tournament today. I did say I'm not going to the casino for at least 5 days, and I think we're almost there, but I did make an exception. I said if there's a tournament, I'm going. Yeah. So I did go to the blackjack tournament like 3-4 days ago, but they got something going on today. It started around 11 o'clock, and it's called Roulette Tournament. I've never participated in a roulette tournament, so we'll check that out. And I think as soon as I get done with our walk around deck 7, I'm heading right down to the casino. I'm going to partake in the tournament.
Oh, good luck to you.
Well, I'm going to need it. I always say that when people say, good luck to you. Oh, I could use it. Oh, I'm going to need it. I need to stop doing that because it doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe you should have a little bit of a positive attitude like you tell me.
Maybe that's what I was getting at. Maybe I should. I should use my own medicine.
Maybe.
Because I do tell her that. He said, come on, be positive. You got to think you're going to win, and then you'll win. Mm-hmm. I can't even use my own information. Mm-hmm. And then there's a golf chipping contest later on today, and there is a 7-iron contest today.
More golf.
You know,
maybe you see Bill. That's
I might see.
The first time,
I might see Bill. I hope I do. I like Bill. I like him. He's from England as well.
Yeah.
So the next thing that we need to work on in between everything else that we're doing is Port Elizabeth.
Yes. So that's the next port in 2 days, I believe it is.
She's got safari on the radar.
Yeah. Safari game drive is what they call it. I want to do a full day. I'd like to do a full day. A lot of them are half days. We're in there 2 days, which is great. We're there overnight. So maybe we do a half day and then maybe do something else in the evening. I'm not sure. We're going to have to figure that out.
If anyone out there that's watching or seeing this video has been to Port Elizabeth and has any ideas or you may know some people there, we'd love to maybe reach out to them and see what's going on in Port Elizabeth, and any comments, we'd like to hear them. Right?
I agree. Absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
So that's going to be the big thing in the next day or two is really Port Elizabeth. Focus on that.
Yeah. And it's interesting because our sailing from Namibia we're actually passing Cape Town. And we're going to Port Elizabeth first for 2 nights, and then we sail back to go to Cape Town.
It's a crazy. I'm glad you brought that up. So let's say this is Africa. So we were over here. Here's Cape Town. We're going right by it, and then we're going over here to Port Elizabeth.
And then back.
Staying here for 2 days. So that's good. It's a nice little hotel on the ship, and then we come all the way back to Cape Town.
Now, Cape Town is the end of a segment. This is, as we mentioned before, is a world voyage, and you can do the whole thing. But most people are actually, I would say a good amount of people are doing it as segments. And while we joined in New York and went over to Southampton, a lot of people from Southampton joined, and they're just going as far as Cape Town. And then doing whether it's their own thing or flying back. A lot of people we've talked to are getting off in Cape Town. And I'm curious if any other people are going to be joining us in Cape Town.
Yeah, I know there's crew getting off too in Cape Town.
Yes.
Did you happen to ask Steve and Lucille if they're doing the full journey?
No, they're getting off in Cape Town.
Oh, they are.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's what they were telling our guide. They're doing something really interesting. And I don't want to misspeak on their behalf, but they're getting out there and they're going to other parts of Namibia. They're going to be coming back to Namibia and staying a few days at different areas of the country.
I think
so they are so excited. So they talked to our guide quite a bit about different places, and they're renting a car and going from one location to another. They're flying from one location to another, and it sounds amazing. So I hope they have a great time.
It is just like cruising is really for me. I don't know what it is for you. I know we've kind of talked about stuff like this, but you meet so many amazing, beautiful people that they just for some reason when people cruise, their guards down, and they just everybody's real, and they're just full of fun and full of love, and we've been so blessed on all of the journeys we've been on that we've met so many beautiful people.
I agree.
You do agree?
Yeah.
All right. We're in agreement. There's no debate over that one.
Yeah, and that's truly the truth for both passengers as well as crew.
Crew.
We enjoy talking to some of the crew. Michael takes photos with the crew members as often as possible, and some of them become friendly with us through whether it's Facebook, on our YouTube, or something like that. And we've even gone to some of their hometowns to see them.
A good example would be Beulah. Beulah is from Namibia.
Yes.
And she was going to hook us up with her
brother-in-law,
sister and brother-in-law. And unfortunately, they had some things going on in their life.
Family stuff, yeah.
And but it's just another good example of meeting beautiful people, both crew members and passengers. It's just cruising is an amazing way to travel. We think anyway.
When also too, as I was going to say, is it just gives you the opportunity to see so many different places. And yes, you only typically have one day to see some of these things, but it's a little snippet to say whether or not you want to come back. And I want to go back to Namibia.
I only want to come back if we're cruising because I don't want to fly.
Oh, let's not debate anymore.
But don't get me wrong, we meet people on land too. I mean, we do. I can't wait to get to Australia. We're going to be in Australia. We're going to go through the whole entire country, and we're going to meet all kinds of amazing people on land as well.
I'm sure you will.
All right. If you have any questions, unless you got anything? You got anything else?
No, I'm good.
I think you got to get to work is what you need to do.
Michael's always pushing.
The people want to see those. I want to see the video.
I do too.
You know?
I do too.
I think I can do it faster.
The safari is great. We saw a giraffe in the wild for the first time when we went to Kenya. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man, we're getting all excited.
We'd like to go to Kenya, too.
Absolutely.
Giraffes are my favorite animal, by the way. So I'm a little partial to giraffes. Yeah. We were in just a really quick little thing, and many years ago, was in Tampa, Florida, and they have a behind the scenes in their safari. So, of course, it's, certain animals, but they had a giraffe named Dolly, and she was a rescue. She was very friendly, and she gave me a kiss on the cheek.
She did. This big old tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. After that, they told me that they use their tongues to pick their nose.
Sure, that's all?
Yeah.
That's all.
Anyways. So, I don't know if we'll see giraffes. I know the big thing is supposed to be elephants and maybe some tigers and some other, I think they call it like the top 5 or the big 5.
The big 5.
So we'll
see. The big game animals.
I'm excited. It'll be fun.
All right. So if you can, please leave questions, comments down below. I'm going to take us out. We're going to take a look at what the weather looks like on deck 7. I have no clue how the internet's going to work. I have my fingers crossed. If we lose you, I'm so sorry. You know that. You know that. Oh, we had, when we were doing our video yesterday, we were on deck 7 or 8.
Oh, yes.
Deck 7. And we had a fan, Auntie Louise, walk by. Oh.
Love giraffes.
Oh,
yeah.
He loves giraffes too. That's cool.
Aunt Louise walked by and she said, we been watching you, and my brother watches you and told us all about you. We've been seeing everything that's going on.
Phil.
So, Phil, if you're here, hello again, and hopefully you get a chance to watch that recap video from Namibia, because
Your aunt Louise is in the video.
well, I think it's her brother, but
but
she says
Auntie.
Louise.
She says Auntie Louise is what she said.
Yeah,
but that's right. She said it was her brother Phil.
Yeah. So,
but I wanted to give a shout out there because that was pretty fun. That was actually pretty cool.
It was.
That we were just, we were doing our thing, and she kind of walked by, and we were like, "Hey, you can keep walking. You're not in the way." And she says, "Oh, I just wanted to talk to you." I said, "Oh, come on over."
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna get to work.
I'm going to go up to deck 7. I'm going to show you what the weather looks like. I hope the weather holds up. And then after we're done that one tour around on deck 7, I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm going to go to a roulette tournament.
Ooh. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. And Michael's going to get the camera ready to go on.
This around. All right. Yeah, we're trying to do this in our cabin. We tried doing it earlier. And it was really bad. So I don't know what the video quality is today.
You always lose them for a second when you walk out the door.
All right. Da-na-na-na. Let's see how this goes. There you go. I lost you. So let's see as we go outside. It's lunchtime. Everybody's having lunch. Look at that. I got the door at a perfect time. Come on in.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Oh, the sun looks like it's a nice little breeze. We were out earlier, and the sun looked like it was trying to break through, but I didn't think it was going to make it. But you can see the sun is making an attempt. Now that clock says, yeah, that's the correct time. It's about 6, 7 after, what's that? Oh, 9 after 11. Yep, lost you again, I'm sorry. But at least you're getting a feel for what it looks like out here in the South Atlantic Ocean off the west coast of Africa on this amazing, beautiful ship. Yeah, I love the sound of the ocean as well. Oh. Look at that. Huh? People don't just enjoy the sun's really out back here. So that's cool. Everybody's out enjoying the sun, relaxing. And as Andrea said, this is the people are getting off on a different ports, even though it's a world voyage. Some people getting off at different ports. The next port would be Port Elizabeth. Yeah, it's a little breezy. A little breezy, you feel that? Let's check this out. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was afraid the camera was going to blow off. I got like a little stick holding the camera to blow off. That guy right there is a dancer. He's a part of the. Look at that beautiful ocean, huh? Yeah, once I get done with this walk, showing you guys around on deck 7, I'm going to. All right, I got you back a little bit. So relative to the roulette tournament, I'm assuming you buy in for like 20 bucks into a tournament, and the goal is to get the most amount of chips out of whoever's in the tournament to make the leaderboard. And again, I'm assuming that's how it is. It's pretty much how blackjack is. it is amazing. I know it looks. I hope the video is coming out okay. I don't know if it's pixelated, but it's very windy. But it is nice. Nice afternoon. I may lose you again up here. For some reason, in this particular area, I sometimes lose the internet. So tomorrow, I'm thinking we might be in the Indian Ocean. I gotta confirm that. So you buy in, and you basically, with the amount of chips you buy in, you make the bets. That's gonna yield you the most chips. And that's how, like I said, I'm assuming. Sounds logical. Yeah, we got people sitting out, enjoying themselves. Yeah, we gotta get a on. You get into when we get on shore, you know, we do shore excursions, we gotta catch up on that. All right, we're back again. The internet. We lost it there for a second. But this is where I get off. We did a full walk around on deck 7, and I need thank you for the luck and roulette. But I feel like I'm gonna do it. I'll let you know tomorrow. Ciao for now. Thanks for coming along.